I wasn't ready yet.
Okay. Hello! Welcome back to my channel. So, my name is Jan. Okay, so Brian, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Brian. I'm from Georgetown, Ontario. 23 years old.
Okay, so how did you get into makeup?
So I started getting into it when I came out 3 years ago. It was because I was like a little bit interested in it, but more so I would wear like really light stuff, like just like concealer, maybe a mascara. But even like putting mascara on was like, wow, I'm like,
yeah,
look really gay.
Yes.
But I think it was also like when I was coming out, I didn't have the most confidence in myself yet. Like I came out to myself and I was like starting to become comfortable with myself, but not totally comfortable with like the whole gay thing and everything.
Yeah.
So, but then I started like wearing it more, and then like doing like eyeshadow stuff if I was going out with like friends and whatever, and like even going out the first time wearing like makeup and stuff, I was very like nervous.
Do you remember where you went the first time that you wore makeup?
I think I was going shopping with my friends at a mall.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's brave. The very first time I wore anything like makeup was just like smudged eyeliner, and it was a Halloween party with two of my friends at a like really packed club downtown, and it was like a horrible experience. But that was like my first time like I'm gonna put makeup on, and it looked terrible. So it just didn't turn out the way I planned. I was going for like a sunken skin, like Edward Cullen kind of situation, but totally didn't work.
What was your Halloween costume?
It wasn't even a costume, it was pathetic. I had this like mask with studs, and I was gonna go for like a vampire / I don't even know what was supposed to happen. Like, it just didn't work. I didn't commit. That was my problem. Like, I feel like when you first try makeup on, you're so afraid of like another person's perception, so you don't commit to the full potential of what you could do. Like, you don't go as creative as you know you can, because you're kind of afraid like, well, if I go really creative, then I might actually produce something that's really feminine and really nice looking, and then people are gonna judge me. Brian has agreed to do a makeup look for me for my next music video for my song Guilty, and we decided to do this video as kind of like a prep for both of us, and also just because I've always like enjoyed watching makeup tutorials, and figured that would be a cool opportunity to do something like that. So for the look, I kind of told Brian that I gave him an idea of what I want, like the colors that I want, because the video is very conceptual in terms of colors. Like, color plays a metaphorical role in that music video, and I didn't even tell Brian like exactly, like, there's not like a blueprint, or maybe even we don't even have a reference photo here. We just have like the concept, like I think I gave you like really 3 colors, right, to work with. And I kind of like, I like the idea of allowing the artist to be just creative. Yeah,
I don't really have any idea really. Like, I have like a general idea of what I'm doing, but a lot of it's gonna be like figure it out as like
yeah, I know what my cat is doing. He's being a little attention person. Shall we start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go. Talk us through what you're doing.
I can maybe mix these two to see.
Wait, you can mix 2 different shades of foundation?
Yes. Yeah,
every day you learn something. I didn't even know that you can do that. I didn't even think of that. Okay, this is the first and last time I'm gonna give you your cameo moment, and now you can leave us alone.
So cute.
Okay, let's go. So excited. I've never been made up. Well, I have been made up before for theater, but never for like a look that is from me.
I used to do this with my foundations too when they don't. Well, you kind of have to, because your skin changes, like with it being like summertime, wintertime and stuff. Oh yeah. You want to have like a million bottles of different colors.
True. Okay, this is happening, guys. So there are 2 types of this foundation. There's the matte, and then there's the hydrate, right? Which one is like for which type of skin?
So the hydrating one you'd want to use
if you have dry skin.
If you have drier skin, and then the matte one you'd want to use if you have more oily skin. Because if you use like a matte one on dry skin, then it can make your skin look like really dry and cakey and kind of crusty.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit more.
I also shaved today. I hope it doesn't stain.
Your skin's actually like really clear and smooth.
Sorry?
Your skin's actually pretty clear and smooth.
I know, I heard it the first time. I just wanted you to say it again. My friend, Ganit, who's also a musician. She really helped me with getting my skin to like where it's now. I've always had problems with acne and like all the time. Like there wouldn't be a morning that I wouldn't wake up with like new pimples. It was crazy for years. But then she gave me these for my birthday this year. Her gift was this kind of like care package with 2 different masks and cleansers and this solution that is like you put on your skin before, and that really just cleared my skin like crazy. So I really owe my clear skin to you, Ganit. So thank you. Do you have like a morning routine or a cleansing routine that you swear by?
Yeah, recently I've been like getting more into skincare and stuff and using like serums and oils and stuff and like experimenting with different things to see how they are. I kind of almost like stopped using moisturizer and using like face oils and stuff instead, because sometimes like moisturizers can have like extra stuff in it that's like not good for your skin, like alcohol and like things like that. So like always check the ingredients when you're buying this stuff.
True.
Put a little bit on your ears too. It actually matches really good, so I'm happy with that.
Perfect.
Okay, so now I'm gonna use concealer to kind of like do more coverage under your eyes, so I'll get you to look up. You actually look pretty tan, like the rest of your body.
To be honest, yes, I'm very happy that I spent this quarantine summer like going to a lot of beaches while socially distancing and wearing a mask at all times.
Yeah. Do you usually take like Buda with you?
Yeah, it's either Bito or my mom.
Oh, that's cute that you're like you and your mom go.
Yeah, I mean like I'm kind of lucky that my mom and I are really close and we're kind of each other's best friend. Like we've been through a lot together, so we find I guess comfort in each other's presence. We're very lucky that we get along.
Yeah.
You also dabble in drag a bit.
Yeah, I have dressed up a couple of times, just kind of like for fun, but I never like really thought about it doing anything like serious. When I was talking back about like wearing makeup for the first time and being like nervous about it and whatever, it's kind of the same thing with that, because it's like worrying about like what people think and whatever. Yeah, so she's still a work in progress. What about you? Have you ever like dressed up in drag for fun or like had somebody?
No, I've never. I mean, does doing that when you're 7 count?
When you're 7?
Okay, so I had this whole thing, and I should just like remember this. When I was a kid, my dad and I would go visit my great grandma, Sophia, and almost as a rule, like as soon as we would enter, my dad would stay in the living room and just like hang out, like you're supposed to do when you're visiting your grandma. But I would just dart to her bedroom where she had a wig and all of her clothes and like this giant jewelry casket, almost like it was like a chest, and she had like these really nice opulent necklaces, like pearls and other stones, like I don't even remember, and she had all these like long dark dresses and skirts, whatever. So I would literally just, I can't believe that nobody like realized at that point, but I would just like put the wig on, put all the jewelry on, and put the dress on, and I would come out of her bedroom as a persona. Like I had a name, like I would come up with this, like I was like this older lady and I had a name, and I would fully like walk out and act as that lady. Like it's crazy how like looking back that I did that, and there's still photos. Like I would do this every time we went to my great grandma. Like I don't know where it comes from for us, like to want to put on a wig and just be someone else. I don't know.
It's funny.
It is like. So yeah, I guess I did drag then. And
they saw you like wearing the wig and stuff, or you would do it in secret?
Oh no, like I would come out to everybody who was there, like whether it was just me and my dad and my great grandma, or if it was like a family get together at my great grandma's with all the family, I would literally just go and like perform as that lady. Like I would just, I mean, I wouldn't dance, but I guess I was the Jinx Monsoon of the party. Like I would come out and I would like say jokes, and I would just like try to be funny, and like I would have a voice, fully like acting as an older lady with a name, with a storyline, everything. I don't remember what it was, but I mean, if you're not drinking Starbucks while you're getting your makeup done, are you even gay?
Exactly. This is the palette that we're going to be using. It's Makeup Revolution. I think it's called like the Constellation palette. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like dot it around everywhere and just like figure it out.
Go for it. Just treat it as a canvas. Because I'd rather give you the creative freedom, because that will allow you to just come up with something that is beyond me to imagine. You know what I mean?
Yes. Okay. So first we're gonna go on with this like hot pink.
Okay.
And so I'm using the color Venus. It's like a hot pink.
Venus. How convenient.
Yeah.
Venus. Okay. So who is your favorite music artist and why?
Yeah, so I'd have to say, even though it's like stereotypical, Ariana Grande is my favorite musical artist, at least at the moment. I have other ones too, but she's probably like number one. I just feel like I like connect to like a lot of her music and what she says and like all the hidden meanings, and like her voice is beautiful.
Yeah, I do think she has a beautiful voice. Do you have like a favorite performance of hers or a favorite music video?
Actually, yesterday I was listening to, I think it was the VMAs for this year, 2020.
Is that what you sent me?
The one that I sent you.
That was Grammys, I think. So that performance is one of your favorites.
Yes, because she like threw in that little transition with what is that song? I don't remember. Do you know what song I'm talking about?
No, you're gonna have to
remember.
Flex your brain.
These are a few of my favorite things. That song. I don't know if that's what it's
Seven
called.
Rings.
Yes, but she used like an older like.
Oh,
that song.
she's used the song called My Favorite Things from Sound of Music. And a favorite music video?
Oh my gosh, I can't think of the song right now.
Well, how does it go?
I'll describe what the video is.
What?
She's like
just hum it.
She's like in the behind like in a motorcycle with a guy and like riding through like
no.
It's one of her like older.
Into You.
Yes.
So into you. Yeah.
So how did you get into music? What was like were you like a part of a choir when you were younger or like anything like that?
I was part of multiple choirs at one point. The person that really got me into music is my mom, because at the age of 5 she set me at the piano at home and she said, you know, you're gonna have to know how to play the piano. Like this is something that you're gonna have to know. And I remember being like, when I was younger, I wanted to be a painter. I was very into painting, and I said, but Mom, I want to be a painter. And she fully looks at me and she goes, well, it's pretty common knowledge that every painter knows how to play the piano. It's like, and I fully believe that. I was like, every painter plays the piano? She's like, yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah.
And I fully fell into that, and then I was like, well, I guess I have to play the piano. Yeah. So, holy shit, it looks so good. Okay, I have to stop looking at the camera. Yeah, so she sat me down, and then because you had to be 6 to go into music school. So she really, like, the first year, so when I was 5, I guess she taught me the basics, like scales and how to hold my hands properly. And then at age of 6, I went into the conservatory in my hometown. Studied there for a total of 7 years. Like, just classical piano, music theory, music history. And then I did choirs at the same time. Like, so, like, I guess that's where my love for that came. Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to do it like other than just your eyes? Like,
I think yeah. Like we can even do like a little like as if it's like bursting from different places on the skin.
Okay.
Kind of thing. Think about it like your inside is coming outside and it's just bursting out of you. So, do you have a favorite Ariana song?
I have a lot that I like, but I don't know, that's so hard. Honestly, like, Be Alright is a bop.
Be Alright?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't think I know it.
Really? No, if you listen to it, you would know.
It's not a single. It wasn't a single. Can you hum it?
No.
Why?
I'll show you later.
Oh my god. I have listened to pretty much every Ariana Grande album. Like, I have to. Like a lot of artists, I listen to the album start to finish, but I don't remember songs by title unless it's a single. So I've listened to Sweetener, I've listened to Dangerous Woman, I've listened to Thank You Next. Is Be Alright from Thank You Next?
No, it's the older one. I think
Dangerous Woman?
It might have been like I Might have been Dangerous Woman or My Everything. I don't really remember.
Oh, okay. My Everything was before Dangerous Woman, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think I've listened to that. I'm sorry. So, when did you start watching Drag Race?
I think it was 1 or 2 years before I like officially came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when I first watched it, I was like, wow, this is like really extra, really great. But I like, it was also like a like guilty pleasure, whatever the saying is. Because I knew that I liked it and I was like interested in it.
Why do I like it? It's wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, and then I kind of like watched it secretly to myself for a while, and yeah, it's like one of my favorite shows, and like ones that I look forward to.
I feel you.
It's just like so fun and like easy to watch.
Yeah. What was your first season? Do you remember?
Season 6.
Wow.
Bianca.
Yeah.
And I think season 6 just finished, or like season 7 was just starting. Yeah. So that was the first one.
Nice.
What about you?
My first season was season 8, and the only reason I even like heard of Drag Race was because I was in university, I think second year. There were rumors that Lady Gaga will appear on the first episode of season 9, which she did, but I didn't know what Drag Race actually was, and I was like, well, if Lady Gaga's in it, I have to get on board. That's actually how I got on board with American Horror Story. Same thing, like it was announced that she'll be on season 5, and I was like, what's American Horror Story? I have to know what this is. And watched seasons 1 through 4 before her season actually aired. So same thing, like I figured if she's on first episode of season 9, let me watch season 8. Watched season 8, and so Bob's season was my first season. And then after season 9 aired, there was like a whole year pretty much before season 10 would air, and I told myself, okay, I have to watch the whole thing, like I have to, because you know how they always make references to earlier queens. Like even I remember this clear as day, like in the reading challenge of season 8, this is super specific, but Kimchi makes a reference to Nicole Paige Brooks in season 8.
Okay.
I know,
yes,
like, not a lot of people remember her exact
that, yeah.
read is, your dresses remind me of an iconic Drag Race alum Nicole Paige Brooks, and everybody laughs, and I felt so left out. I was like, I have to understand the joke. So I watched basically backwards. I watched season 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 before season 10 aired. So for mascara, you can like kind of play around. But I have this House Labs. Oh shit! Okay, I'm not gonna like. Yeah, you just try it. Like, see if you can either. We can either use the mascara that we got from this or that. This one just has sparkle in it.
Okay.
You can you can put it on your brow too. All of the other ones are glittery eyeshadows. Okay. And unfortunately, none of them are in the color that we are using.
Okay.
Like so I just have them here just because they're pretty.
Okay, maybe I'll put this on first, and then I'll put this on top.
Of course. Whatever you.
What's this?
Oh, this is a lip crayon.
Is it open?
Oh.
Oh.
And then so it's.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll use that a little bit on your.
Oh shit!
Lips.
Okay.
Like just where I kind of put the pink down, not like all over.
The name of this one is Hot Rod. It's like this hot pink.
Yeah, like Barbie pink. Okay, so have you ever put mascara on before?
Yeah. Well, yeah, for theater.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Do you want me to put it on you, or do you feel more comfortable doing it
yourself?
Go
ahead.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna get you to like look down, and you can kind of like, it's okay if you blink into it.
I'll do my best.
Hopefully I don't get it like on your eyelids. You actually have really long eyelashes.
I've been told that by several people. I used this particular product on my first gig. I was so nervous, but this just having that on my eyebrows and my eyelashes that night, just made me feel so good. And on stage, obviously, it just made the eyes pop. Yeah, it makes the eyebrows look more rugged, even though it's glitter. But you can shape it in whatever direction you want. I'm gonna ask you the RuPaul question. If you could go back in time and talk to your
Oh boy.
7-year-old self, what would you say? Picture a photo of old you here to little Brian.
Little Brian. I'd probably say, like, don't care as much. Like, when I was younger, I used to have the problem of, like, overthinking, like, caring too much, like, worrying about, like, little things that didn't really matter and that I can't really control.
Like what?
I don't know, just, like, a bunch, like, I don't even, like, I can't even tell you what I was worried about, because it's, like, things that you, I don't know, like, shouldn't really be worried about. Just, like, thinking of, like, every scenario and, like, what if this happens, and that kind of, like, holds you back from, like, stuff. So yeah, that's what I would say.
Insecurities.
Like, like all that sort of thing.
Fears of the worst outcome.
Exactly. What about you? Put you on the spot now.
I guess same. I would tell myself that things will get better, as cheesy as that might sound, but see, when I was 7, so that would be like the beginning of elementary, I was like bullied the entire time I was in elementary school. And I really felt that it just made me feel like there was something wrong with me, because everybody seemed to, like, all the other kids seemed to be on the same page with each other, like why I'm terrible, like that I'm being too feminine, or I don't like soccer, or I don't like basketball, and then there's something wrong with me, with the way I am, the way I speak, the way I behave. And it's just, after years of being exposed to this so early in your age, you kind of, it indoctrinates you into really believing that there's something wrong with you. And I would just tell myself, like, there is nothing wrong with you. It gets better. You're not going to be surrounded by these kinds of individuals your whole life. In fact, there will come a time where you'll be surrounded by people who appreciate you for who you are, and that inspire you, and that are on the same page with you. So just don't worry, like, keep your head up high.
Okay, I think that's good.
Is that?
Yeah.
We're gonna do the big reveal?
Yes.
Okay, hand me the mirror, please. Oh gosh.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love it. Oh,
You do?
It's so
okay.
wild. Yeah, that's exactly like... Oh, that's so good.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad that you like it.
Look at that.
I honestly didn't know what I was doing for like half of the time.
No, but like that's the thing. Like, I feel like you created something from scratch, and it's like looks perfect.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you look like a fierce gay like warrior.
That's exactly.
Or like what's that one album cover that Lady Gaga did with all the colors?
Applause.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're
like
right.
Yeah.
I've always wanted like to do a look like that. I don't know. Like I feel like this music video is a culmination of like years of thinking about doing something like this. So guys, this is Brian. Find him on Instagram. @.
Yeah, it's just my name. So BrianBotelho.
I'll put it right here.
Yeah. _ on Instagram. Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here and for doing this.
Yeah.
I'm so excited, and thank you for watching as well.
Thank you for like having me do this. It was fun.
Thank you for doing this. And we'll see you in the next video, whatever that may be.
Bye.
Bye.